Hey guys, so I got me some brand new solar motion sensor light. Now, each of these have 100 LED lights built into them, and for their small size, they are actually pretty bright. So I previously got some bigger motion sensor light, but I did not have enough to cover the entire perimeter of my house. So these is going to be going on the side of my house. I'm going to be hanging them on the fence. That way, immediately when somebody walk into the house, the light's going to turn on and the entire path on the side of my house going to be light up. That way it will chase away any thief, or in my case, when I walk in, I actually have some light. That way I see exactly where I am going. So here's the box and everything that was inside. For each order, you get 4 LED lights, and each of these LED lights have 100 LED lights built inside of this. So this is a total of 400 LED lights in all. Inside the box, you also get 8 screws that allows you 2 screws for each of the LED light. That way you can hang it on the side of your house, on the fence, on your deck, or wherever you want to hang these. Also come with a user manual in multiple languages. Only take you a few minutes to read the English version. And it also come with this little strip right here that will allow you to screw exactly where the screw goes. That way you can just actually hang the light right onto it after you got the screw in the correct place. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the actual LED light itself. Here it is, guys. Now I actually took the time out to count all of these LED lights in here, and they do indeed have 100 LED lights built inside of here. And the plastic that covers the light looks really clean and nice, guys. And I have actually already put this to use the past few weeks just to test them out, to see how they deal with the weather and the rain, the sun and the heat. And they've been working perfectly fine throughout the past few weeks, guys. And it still looks like it's brand new, which is a really good thing. Now this is the motion sensor ball right here. So the motion sensor, as the indicator, is supposed to catch motion sensor up to 180 degrees, and it does pretty good, and it's pretty accurate as well. Now on top, this is where the solar panel is. It runs the entire path of the top port right here. Now on a single full charge, it should last up to about 6 to 8 or sometimes 9 hours, depending on which light mode you leave it on. And it does take about an entire day to actually fully charge them, and they do recommend you to actually fully charge them and let them stay in the sun for about 2 days before you actually start using them. I did not do that. I just go ahead, took it out of the box, and start using it that same night that I got them, and they still works perfectly fine, to be honest. So on the back here, you have your power button right here, and lastly right here you have 2 spots. Now this is where you actually hang this light onto the 2 screws that you screws onto the wall, the sidewalk, or your deck, wherever you want to hang this light on. Now to turn this light on, all you have to do is press the power button right here. Now before you do that, let me go ahead and explain all the different lighting modes to you. Again, they have 4 built-in different light modes. So the first light mode, if you go ahead and press the power button, let me go ahead and do that. So as you can see right there, the light blinks once, letting you know it is in light mode number 1. So in mode number 1, what it does is when it sends a motion sensor, somebody walking by, the light will turn on the brightest level, and it will stay on for 20 seconds and it will turn off automatically. Now, within those 20 seconds, if there are still movement, if you're still walking around, the light will still remain on. It will only shut off after 20 seconds when there are no more motion. And on mode 2, let's go ahead and press the button one more time. So as you can see right there, the light blinks twice, letting you know it is on light mode number 2. On light mode number 2, same thing happens when it sends motions. The light will power on for 20 seconds in medium mode. So now the light will be a little bit dimmer than the brightest version in mode number 1, but it will also remain on as long as there are motion, and will automatically shut off after 20 seconds when there are no longer motion. And now press it once more to go into light mode number 3. So as you can see right there, the light blinks 3 times, letting you know it is in mode number 3. So in light mode number 3, when it sends motion, the light will automatically power on, but in medium mode. And after there's no more motion, the light will automatically dim itself. So in mode number 3, the light will remain on dim, and when there's motion sensor, the light will become brighter in medium mode. Now after 20 seconds, when there is no more motion, the light will dim itself again and remain dim throughout the night, or as long as there is battery remain in the light. Now press the button once more to let it go into light mode number 4. And once again, the light blinks 4 times, letting you know it is in light mode number 4, which is also the last mode. So in mode number 4, the light will remain on when it comes nighttime, and it will remain on throughout the night until the battery runs out or until the sunlight starts to come up again. And the light, since it is daytime, the light will automatically turns off. Alrighty guys, as you can see, this is the side of my house. I'm gonna put the light right there. As you can see, I have one right there and another one I'm gonna put right here. Let me go ahead and show you how I put it on. So it's pretty much just hang it on there. I already have the 2 screws right there, and I used the paper that came inside the box to put on there. So just align it with that, turn around, just like that guys. It is on. So I got one right there, another right there, and another right here, and the last one right here. So this is so that immediately somebody, as long as they approach the house, the light will immediately turn on, starting with the first one right here. And me personally, as I walk this way, second one will turn on, and then third one, and so forth. That way this entire path is going to be bright. That way I can see exactly where I'm going when I'm going this way to pull out the trash, and going in through this way during the nighttime. Alrighty guys, so here I am out here during nighttime. So it is pretty dark out here. The only reason you see this light right here is because the neighbor has their light on right now. But as you can see, the side of my house, you can barely see anything. So let's go ahead and take a walk. And after I take a few steps close to the light, as you can see, one starts to turn on, and I'm going to take a few more steps, and the second light is going to turn on right about now, as you can see there. So 2 is already on, a few more steps, and the third one is start to turn on, as you can see, and so is the fourth one. So check this out guys. So pay close attention and look at how bright and how you can see everything so clearly right now. And then I'm gonna try to not move for 20 seconds. That way all the lights will actually turn off. Should be any second now. And there's still one more. And look how dark it is guys. You can barely see anything if it wasn't for the neighbor light right up there. So if I cover the neighbor lights, you can't even see the fence. So now I'm gonna start moving again. First light come on, and to the second light, and to the third light, and lastly to the fourth light. And check it out guys, I can see everything clearly as if it is during daytime. And I'm gonna stand right here for about 20 seconds. That way it doesn't sense me moving around. That way all the lights can start to turn off. There you go guys. After 20 seconds, everything shuts off on its own. And I like to leave it on this mode. This is light mode number 1. That way you have enough light for the entire night. Of course, you can use any of the other 3 light mode if you want. Totally up to you. You can have it on all night if you want. You can have it on dim, or you can just use the mode that I have right now. And just like that guys. Just beautiful. So overall, I do really love these solar LED motion sensor light. It does exactly what I need it to do, and it is also pretty bright for its size. Now, if you want to check it out for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description box down below. With all that being said, guys, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.